everyone, hope all of you are doing fine. So today I'm going to make a very lovely dish. It's a very simple dish. It's called the Kanji. So it's rice, we cook it but we leave a little bit of water, so it's got that liquid content as well in it. So that's called the Kanji. It's a very simple dish. It's lovely to have with a little bit of pickle on the side along with papad or something like that. So stay tuned, watch and enjoy, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel for more lovely videos and recipes. Take care, bye. It's not at all hard to make this. I'm using my rice cooker. Here I've got 1 cup of nicely washed rice. Into that I'm going to add in 2 cups of water. The measurement to cook rice is 1 cup of rice equals 2 cups of water. So I'm just going to cook it fully, and then I'll add in the extra water to it and then heat it up for a little bit, and then the kanji should be ready. When you add in salt, I'm going to add in a little bit more than I normally add for plain rice, because for plain rice you just add a little bit of seasoning but the salty taste is not there. But this kanji water of the rice should taste, it should be salty enough. I don't know how to explain that, but if you get what I mean. But if you don't like it too salty or you like it bland, then it's alright. You can reduce on the seasoning for the kanji water, but it's good when the kanji water is a little bit salty and you have it along with the rice. Because normally with kanji people don't have too much of it's either just a small side dish like a chili or a little bit of coconut chamandi or a little bit of pickle. So we don't have too what's the word? Yeah, we only have simple curries, not too heavy curries, if you get what I mean. So the taste should not be too bland either, so the kanji should have its own seasoning. It's so it should be seasoned well, that's my point. But still the seasoning depends on your personal preference and how you like it, because it should be appealing to your taste buds. I'm going to season this with a little bit of salt, as I mentioned about the salt. So adding a little bit more than I usually would, so that the kanji water will be nicely seasoned. It also depends on how much kanji water you like to have, along with your rice. Place the rice off into the rice cooker. I'm going to cook it. So it's normally for basmati rice and things like that, 1 cup of rice is 2 cups of water. That's the measurement. But if you're going to cook a hardier rice like brown rice or something, then the measurement is going to be different. So this is just for the standard basmati rice and long grain rice and things like that. Also, before you start cooking the rice, while you seasoned it, just check the taste of the water, that you're happy with the seasoning. Now the reason why I'm fully cooking the rice and then going to add in the extra water for the kanji is because if you put more water into the rice cooker, it'll keep on cooking and it'll overcook everything until the water evaporates fully. So that's the thing with the rice cooker. If you're cooking it in a pot, at that time you can control, on the stove top, if you cook it, you can control when the rice is cooked. You can check it, and then once it's ready, you can just it's ready and you serve it. But in the rice cooker, you can't do that, because it just automatically cooks, and it cooks until the rice is nicely cooked and the water is evaporated. So if there's still water, it will keep on overcooking, and then you get it into a very mushy consistency. So that's why I'm showing how to make kanji using a rice cooker. But the easiest thing to do is when you boil it in a stove, because then you can control, you can check each time whether the rice is boiled, and then you can keep on adding extra water as needed. You can season it as needed. You can do many things. But in the rice cooker, that's limited. And the best thing to do when you're cooking it in the rice cooker is, well, you can always open the lid and check if it's cooked and add in the extra water. But best thing to do is let the rice cook fully and then add in the little bit of extra water, then put it back on cook, let it heat up a little bit so that the water and everything becomes nice and warm according to how warm you want it, and then serve it and have it. Just trying to show this different method. Alright everyone, so you can see that the rice is nicely cooked now. Ooh, steamy. And the rice cooker is gone off to warm from cook, and it's nicely done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a spoon and give it a good stir around. There we are, and then just give it a good stir around. You can see it's nicely cooked. At this point we can add in, it's optional, you don't need to, normally you don't, but I'm just going to add in a little bit of ghee to give it that nice flavor. So a little bit of ghee. You can see 1 heaped teaspoon like this, and that will give it that nice lovely flavor. but this is very optional, you don't need to. Then give that a good mix around. My god, the smell instantly changes. The flavor is so good. Ghee rice is so lovely. I added in the salt and seasoning based on 2 cups of water that I poured in. So I'm going to pour in 2 cups of water into this. And then give it a stir around once more. So you can see this lovely Kanji gravy. I shouldn't say gravy, it's like a soup, more or less, like a soup. This Kanji, see this water, that's the Kanji. And then once you've given it a good stir around, I'm going to close it and put it off on cook for another 5 minutes to give a chance for this liquid and rice and everything together to infuse a bit. That way the water we added in will get nice flavoring to it and nicely heat it up a bit more. So just about 3 to 5 minutes until you get the desired warmth for the dish. It's ready to be plated up and served. Got the nice Mother's brand hot mango pickle to go on the side with it. You can see nice green mangoes in there. And there we are. So I'm not going to let it bubble. So once it's nice and warm enough, I'm going to take it off the heat. You can see this is how it is at the moment. We don't want the water to evaporate. We want that nice, lovely Kanji gravy. So do feel free to add in the desired amount of Kanji gravy you want. So for me, this is good enough and very flavorsome. So while cooking it, you can even add in some bay leaves or cloves and then take it off just for extra added flavor to the good old plain Kanji. And star anise, you can add different things in there. But obviously once the Kanji is ready, take those things off and plain and simple like this. It should have this nice simple look. You can even add curry leaves while boiling it. So that's another thing, because when you make coconut rice, normally you boil the rice by adding in a lot of curry leaves. So that's another, tip. So do comment and let me know, if you have any tips or tricks or how you normally make it. Now we can serve this lovely hot steamy Kanji. There we are. You can see the Kanji water. Nice, lovely, flavorsome Kanji water. It's more or less like a nice, lovely, warm, comforting rice soup. So lovely sight, isn't it, everyone? There we are. So I just plated it up. You can see the nice, lovely rice with Kanji, or Kanji water, I should say. I can take some of our lovely mango pickle. Look at it. Because we added in the ghee, it's good to have it while it's nice and warm and hot. Just place it in there. See? Alright everyone, so let's have a taste of this lovely Kanji. So taking a little bit of pickle to give it that flavoring. Here's a lovely Kanji rice. Take the rice with a little bit of water. And then ready to taste this baby. It's divine. It's so simple, it's so tasty, so flavorsome in its own simplicity. Sometimes when you want to have food and you're in the kitchen, you don't need to make too complicated things. It's just what satisfies your soul, your taste buds, and just give you that homely wow sort of a comforting feeling, isn't it? So you don't always have to make too drastic, like too time consuming, I should say, too time consuming food all the time. Just something simple like this can, in its own simplicity, it's still so special in its taste and so flavorsome. So this, definitely try it. If you do feel like having it, step into your kitchen and start cooking away while I tuck into this and finish up my Kanji. So what do you think, everyone? Do comment and let me know. You can see when your kids will love eating it. So it's easy for them to, have it because it's got that liquid content in it as well. So easy to chew and swallow.
So cool.
So cool.
So good.
Oh, so good. Okay, that's good. Eat fast and finish it. So they'll really enjoy eating it. So my son loves this kanji. And apart from that, here it is, everyone. Our lovely, simple rice kanji, or rice with kanji water, or you can even just call it the kanji, is ready with some pickle on the side. So subscribe to my YouTube channel for more lovely videos and recipes. Take care, enjoy, bye. Hope all of you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more lovely videos and recipes. Take care, bye.